this is Coach Christy from CrossFit Mokina, bringing to you our workout for Monday, April 13th, 2020, called Manic Monday. Before we get started, just wanted to make our announcement for the new weekly challenge. Your challenge this week is to attend one of our Zoom classes. We are running them at 7 a.m., noon, and 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. So members, all classes are in the Tribe app, RSVP for the one that you want to take. Another thing we're going to talk about is the second workout of the open online competition has been released. You can simply go to games.crossfit.com/open to find the workout, get yourself registered, and record your score. So let's go ahead and talk about today's workout. We actually have 4 components today: a warm-up, a core component, a strength, and the workout. The warm-up is going to start with some stretching. We're going to do a wall shoulder opener and a calf stretch. Then after that, we're going to get some cardio in. We're going to go through this list twice. We're going to do 8 push-ups, followed by 8 lunges, followed by 8 dips, then 10 air squats, and 4 pistols, 2 on each leg. Then to get that heart rate up a little bit more, we're going to do 1 minute of either jump roping or jogging in place. Our core work today is going to be 3 rounds. We're going to do 20 back scratchers, 12 sit-ups, and 20 flutter kicks, 1, 2, 3 times through that list in orange. Our strength is a 10-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the even minutes, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, we're going to do 8 to 10 single arm kettlebell or dumbbell thrusters, and then we're simply going to switch to the other arm for the odd minutes, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Our workout today is a total of 23 minutes. It's a 23-minute AMRAP, which means as many rounds as possible. So you're going to go through this list as many times as you can for 23 minutes. We're going to start with 20 overhead kettlebell or dumbbell lunges. So holding that kettlebell or dumbbell overhead for 10 lunges in one arm and then 10 lunges in the other. Then we're going to try some challenging decline push-ups. If you can't do decline push-ups, we're going to simply do any type of a modified version. Then we're going to go back to those pistols from the warm-up. If you don't have pistols, we're going to do 18 of any of the modified versions. Then we have 30 double unders or 60 singles, which is a jump rope move, and then 14 plank hip twists. This will be 7 on each side, getting to 14 total. Again, that website I mentioned in the beginning is games.crossfit.com/theopen. That's where you'll find the first 2 workouts of the 3-week online competition. So as I mentioned, our warm-up is going to start with stretching today. We're going to do a wall shoulder opener as well as a calf stretch. For that wall shoulder opener, I'm simply going to put my elbow at a 90-degree angle, come up to the wall, and simply rotate away from the wall. So stretching out the shoulder and the pec, and I want to do that on both sides. The calf is the bottom of the lower part of the leg. To stretch out my calves, I'm simply going to push my heel into the floor. Or you can simply go up to the wall, put your toe on the wall, and lean your body into the wall. That's going to stretch our calf. So after you're done stretching, we're going to do 2 rounds of some more cardio movements. We're going to start with push-ups. For those push-ups, hands underneath my shoulders, elbows track back along the ribs till my chest touches the floor, and then I come up to full extension. If we need to, fight to come down in one piece and roll ourselves up, or we can roll down and roll back up. For those lunges, what we want to focus on is getting our knee right over our ankle. So we don't want to be really far forward into our toe. We want our knee over our ankle. You can do walking lunges or in place, but this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3, and this would be 4. After those 8 lunges, we're going to go into 8 dips. So we're going to use a chair or a box for those dips. If your legs are bent, it's going to be easier. If your legs are straight, it's going to be more challenging. So hands on the edge of the chair, dip down, press up, dip down, press up. We're going to go for 8 of those. Then we have 10 air squats. Feet are going to go underneath our shoulders. We're going to push back to get our weight in our heels and fight to get down below parallel. From another angle, feet underneath my shoulders, push back to get my weight in my heels, fight to get down below parallel as I rise, keeping my knees out and full hip extension at the top. Then we have a pretty advanced move, a pistol. A pistol is a single leg squat. So I'm gonna be on one leg, I'm gonna squat down and stand. Squat down and stand, squat down and stand. If we don't have that, we have two options. One option we can do is simply on the same chair that we're doing the dips on. I'm gonna do a pistol to the chair and then stand right back up. If you don't want to do that version, you can go into a door frame. What I'm gonna do is hold on to that frame so I have some stability, and then I'm gonna do that pistol and stand. Do the pistol and stand. So this way you still get full range of motion. So we're gonna go through that list twice. 8 push-ups, 8 lunges, 8 dips, 10 air squats, 4 pistols, 2 on each leg. We're gonna go through that list twice. After that, we're simply going to set a clock for 1 minute, and you're either going to jump rope or simply jog in place for a minute. We have a part today, a core component. It's gonna be 3 rounds. We're starting with 20 back scratchers. You're simply gonna come down to the floor, put yourself in an old school crunch, get your hands are gonna be by your sides. I'm gonna rotate, reaching for my shoes, and it'll be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, until we get to 20. Then we're gonna go into sit-ups, touching the floor behind us and in front of us, behind us and in front of us. For those sit-ups, with your knees towards the ceiling, you have the assistance of your quads. Butterfly is gonna be a little bit more advanced. The last move in our core is going to be flutter kicks. What I wanna do is push my low back into the floor, get my hands underneath my pelvis, and then just kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 20. We're gonna go through that list 3 times to get our core work done. From there, we're gonna go into our strength. It's a 10-minute strength. On the even minutes, we're gonna do 8 to 10 thrusters on one side of the body. On the odd minutes, 8 to 10 thrusters on the other side. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell for this. A thruster is a full squat to a press overhead. So same mechanics as the air squat. Feet underneath my shoulders. I'm gonna do a full squat, press overhead. Full squat, press overhead. That would be 2. From another angle, full squat, press overhead. Full squat, press overhead. So on the first minute, I'll do 8 to 10 on one arm, and then the next minute, 8 to 10 on the other arm. From there, after 10 minutes, we're actually gonna go into our workout. The workout is a 23-minute AMRAP. So how many times can you get through the list? As many rounds as possible in 23 minutes. We're starting with overhead, overhead kettlebell or dumbbell lunges. Again, you can use either object. Whichever hand the kettlebell or dumbbell is in, I'm gonna keep it on that side for 10 lunges. So 1, and 2, and 3, etc. After 10, switch to the other side. You can absolutely do walking lunges. You can even do reverse lunges. So the lunges are up to you. We just want to do 10 total before we switch arms. After that, we're going into decline push-ups. This is pretty challenging. If you can, I want your feet to be elevated as you're trying these push-ups. So I'm gonna use the same chair that we used for the dips or the pistols in the warm-up. So feet are up on a chair, and then I come down, down and up, down and up, down and up. If you look at the workout on our website, if you can't do decline push-ups, 10 decline push-ups, we're gonna up it to 16 regular push-ups on the floor, rolling if you need to. After that, we're gonna go back to those pistols, those one-legged squats. It's 12 total, 6 on each leg. If you can't do the pistols in the middle of the floor, if you need the chair or the door frame, we're doing 18, 9 on each leg. After that, we have some jump roping. We're gonna do 30 double unders, meaning the rope goes under our feet twice, or you're gonna give me 60 singles. The last move we have is 14 plank hip twists. I'm gonna come down into a forearm plank, and I literally want to rotate my hips until they lightly touch the floor. So forearm plank, and then I rotate. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all the way up to 14. So that's our workout for Monday. Make sure you attend one of our Zoom classes so you can mark off one of those bingo squares and finish the second workout of the 3-week online competition. Good luck.